dumps it over the middle. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
Football fans, welcome to Rams Nation. I'm Paige Hill, and I'll be your tour guide on a journey through an inside look of the St. Louis Rams organization on and off the field.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
When the lights turn on, so do big-time performers. And Steven Jackson is as big as it gets in this week's edition of Under the Lights. And then we'll get you wired into the action.
Feely under center, gives to Jackson off right tackle, gonna make it to the end zone, touchdown, Steven Jackson. It opened wide up, Steven cut to the right. And that's how it's done in the red zone, a 6-yard run by Steven Jackson.
This year's been very challenging for us. You know, we've had to deal with a lot of injuries. We've played really good football, especially as an offense. Going into Cleveland, we knew that Pat Shurmur would have his team ready. He was here for 2 years with us, so he knew our personnel, he knew our staff really well. So we expected a dogfight. And then for us to go out there and kind of lead the game pretty much the whole game, then Cleveland had the momentum with 2 minutes left, and it seemed to be a chip shot for a field goal. It was amazing to, you know, one, have the ball snap and have it like kind of roll back to the kicker, and then James Hall get a hand on it. It was just an amazing feeling to actually win a game and win a tough game and a close one at that. So, you know, my website is sj39.com, and then on my Twitter name is @sj39. And social media and the internet and, you know, my website kind of evolved over the years. I've always had it, but I was one of those persons that I always wasn't really hands-on, and then over the last 4 or 5 years, I've become more hands-on with it. Enjoy interacting with my fans. It's really me. You know, sometimes people don't believe that it's, you know, the actual person, but that's, you know, I'm really involved with those things, from my blogs to my tweets, you know, on a daily basis. I'm allowing the fan, you know, a closer look at my life, at how we prepare ourselves throughout the week, getting ready for an opponent, and just some of the things that I may like on the field and what I like off the field. I think it's an intimate relationship that, you know, whoever follows me get a chance to enjoy.
Tackle low, cause turnovers. Let's score 4-0 today, all right? Let's have fun. LB's on 3. 1, 2, 3. LB. No, good fault. Oh, your fault.
Clemens going to take off and run for it. 20, being tracked 15. He's got a first down 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Kellen Clemens. Oh, what a run. An 18-yard scramble by the quarterback. And the Rams draw first blood with 6:20 to play in the first quarter.
Push out! Hey. Good boy, baby. Hey, good running, babe. Good running.
Thank you, Rams cheerleader.
It's like a question mark?
Question mark. Thank you, Rams cheerleaders.
Damn it, who put the question mark on the teleprompter again? That's a terrible spot. He caught the ball right here, and you're gonna give him that? No. No. I'll help you out. It was back there. Hey, I learned a lot more tosses and stuff. It looks like Frankie over there might be done with the socks pulled down and all. He's just laying there. You know?
Al Harris is a veteran player known for his physical bump and run style coverage, and his vehicle is no different. Well, maybe this bump and run could cause some serious damage. Let's get in the passenger seat with Al in my ride.
Hey Rams fans, I'm Al Harris, and this is my 2010 Ford F-350 Dually. I like the ride. It's a big truck. You know, I got a family, so the kids fit in there, the wife fits in, and you know, I just like it, man. I like dualies. The spikes are for road rage. There's a lot of road rage going on, so instead of getting out of your car, you can just kind of ease over to the side. No, it's just decoration. Makes it look a little better. You know what? I have a train horn on here, and when I first got it, we would be like at red lights, and there would be kids getting out of school. And my son, he would love for me to honk the horn, because if you're not expecting it, you know, it'll scare you a little bit. We'll sit at a red light, and the high school kids are about to cross the street. And, you know, my youngest son is like, "Daddy, hit the horn." So you hit the horn, and it scares him. All right, fans, you've seen the outside, you've seen the inside. Now it's time to get back to work. Peace.
I'm Andrea. I'm from St. Genevieve, Missouri, and this is my 3rd year as a Rams cheerleader. For the calendar shoot this year, we shot at someone's house, and they had this amazing backyard with this gorgeous pool. I was in an olive green bikini, and I was on one of the waterfalls. My favorite pose was probably when I was standing against the rocks. I could really stretch out. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. My favorite charity is Locks of Love. They basically make wigs out of this hair so you can style it and it looks real for, you know, girls that are going through chemo or something. It just makes them feel special. When I was younger, I actually donated 10 inches, and it felt good to know that I was going to be helping someone else. My favorite part about being a Rams cheerleader is probably the tunnel on game day. It is the biggest adrenaline rush ever. Those players running in between you is just crazy. The fans screaming, the fires going, it's amazing. Thanks for joining me, Andrea.
Stay tuned for more on Rams Nation.
Bradford to the end zone, caught, hit the pocket, Chris Long with a sack. James Laurinaitis leading the charge. 10, 5, Jackson's in, touchdown, St. Louis Rams.
I said 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, now go, can't go, now don't you step on my blue Ram shoes. That's right, baby. This is King Ram. I sit in section 408, row GG, seat 1. This began in '99 during the Super Bowl season. Me and Ram Man worked together, and we talked about doing something to take it to the next level. And I took Dr. Hook's Cover the Rolling Stone and changed the words around and wrote a song called Going to Super Bowl. And we got up on stage and performed it with Smash Band, and up there in our capes and horns, and everything just evolved since that time. I've played music for about 35 years, and growing up, Elvis was always a force, and regardless of what people's age are, everybody loves the King. So I've just had a lot of fun with it over the years, and just don't get tired of it. I'm all shook up. I'm actually eBay Elvis, I guess you would say, because everything I'm wearing here, I bought on eBay. The guitar's from eBay, wigs from eBay, the glasses are from eBay. I wanted to get something that epitomized what the King would wear to a Rams game, and I thought this pretty well hit it. So please don't ask me what's on It's a lot of fun. You know, we enjoy it. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, why do you get into it? Is it for the attention or anything like that? It started out as supporting our teams, then it being the next level as a fan, wanting to be an Ultimate fan. Not only that, too, but, you know, we go and visit children in the hospital, and I do a lot of charity events, too, so it's always fun meeting the kids, playing music with them, talking football. When we go to these hospital visits, a lot of the times these children have been dealt a bad hand, and it just makes me feel good to be able to do something to help them feel better. Favorite player all time, hands down, Kurt Warner. He was such a man of great character. I mean, that 99 team that went to the Super Bowl between him and Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce and Marshall Faulk, they were just a great bunch of guys. ESPN, every day you hear about all these teams that have players who get in trouble. And looking back on that, all these years later, it was a special time and a special place, and everybody around the NFL remembers the greatest show on turf. Thank you for joining me, King Ram, on Fan Files. Thank you. Thank you very much.
An RBN production.